Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. We are here one more time, well, one of many more times, with Petty King Ordgar of Cornwall. Let's just take a moment to talk about something that I think that the king has realized while he is on his journey. Right now, he is but a minor king, and someday he will be a full king, and he realizes that there is a child of destiny in his court, and he has not been taking it seriously. This child, a vision right here, she can't possibly just be a child. No. She is a messenger. She is a messenger. There's only one thing we can do with a child like this, and that is make her the future wife of our young son, because I think that would please the Fae folk that put this child before us. Is she a changeling? Is she some kind of other spirit that whispers to us? I don't know. But what I do know is that the best way to placate demons and Fae spirits is to play to their vanity. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. This irreligious mistake has been caused by his new superstitious trait and the fact that he is now convinced that this girl is an omen or a spirit or a fae. While it is not the worst thing he could do, they are technically on different stations. She is from a lesser family, the child of one of his knights. At least that knight is a worthy one, right? I mean, he's a fearless villain, but he is a good knight. No denying that. So, yeah, this is going to happen. This match exists. He has decided that he wants to be diplomatic or learning-based. His brother is already a diplomat. They don't need to both be diplomats. It might be nice if he did learning then, so we'll put him on learning, and then we will probably have the guardian that we found educate him, because she's even better at learning than she is at diplomacy. So this is going to be his guardian. Teach him well, please. I'd originally thought I would try to find someone to make him Welsh, but no, I don't think so. If he wants to become Welsh, he can become Welsh when he holds Welsh territory. We'll let him make that decision. We're not going to force that on him. Rare trinkets. The seas around here are thick with cisalpine traders going about their usual craft, carrying rare and exotic goods from one port to another. One such merchant ship holds an item within that immediately takes my interest. The moment I lay eyes upon it, upon the Maritime Trading Handbook, I know I could never find anything like it back in Cornwall. Oh, this is probably something I do need. I mean, what would I replace it? Probably, no, the foul is giving me a learning, which one learning is not that useful, but it's pretty useful. Mind you, I could just literally put it on until my stewardship education part is done. Which prestige does this thing give me? 0.05. And one learning. How much is this going to put me in debt? A lot. Man, I want it, but I can't justify such reckless spending. I just can't. I owe my people fiscal responsibility as much as possible, particularly now that we're in this critical situation. We have less levies, less taxes coming in. Most of our council, at least, our main vassals, are okay with us because of our focus and stewardship, but we're gonna have to manage this whole thing. Oh, she got a educate child success. Oh no, that's not it. That's just me putting it. I thought that was the wife thing, but no, that was just the event that I just completed. All right, Uncle, let's hunt. Let's see if you can produce a hunt better than the last one I did. I know my last one wasn't that great. This is the last knight on the list. He's also Norse. He is the cheapest. He likes me the least, though, and he's the least good, which explains why he's the cheapest. Let's look at our court. Let's just go this by... where is it? Where's the the default. I guess we'll put the guests at the top because that'll work just as much as the default would. I mean, this drunk is probably the choice we would most likely take of these guys. We do technically need to try to hire 2 of them, though. This guy is a competent commander, but he's not a good warrior. Hopefully these guys don't run off. I mean, this guy could do the job, but I don't think so. I mean, he's a new court here. Where did he come from? We'll see what happens. I'm not ready to make a decision yet. We are making significantly less money, though. Let's get out there. Okay, we have finished promoting culture. We don't want to put this off. We want to do this immediately, so let's just... That's not the right one. We want to immediately begin the process of raising the development in Oxfordshire. Get this back. Talk later, vassal. Yeah, we're not here for finding out secrets. We're here for hunts. Hunts are more important than your secrets, vassal. We are hunters. Not secret whisperers. Okay. Here we go. So we're chasing the stag with our bows. And we didn't get it. But we came. We spoke with them. And we showed ourselves to be an excellent hunter, which is just something that's always good for us. Now we go home. Feels like a worthwhile experience. We still need one more night. I gotta have to pick one of those guys. I'm gonna probably pick the non-Norseman. Although if I could convince one of the Norsemen to convert, that would probably be a good... They'd probably be better. Our bishop has died. We have a new bishop. He is adequate, which is all we can really ask. I mean, you know, we don't have much influence over it, so adequate is good enough. Another question here should be, do any of these 3 guys have one of the traits we need? Not brave. Not brave. Not brave. I mean, this guy's a berserker. And he likes me a bit. He's only 91. I think we're gonna take this guy. I think we're gonna take him. Yeah, we're taking him either way. We're taking him. I fear we're gonna lose our knight accolade because I don't think we're gonna be able to find somebody who can fill it. That's actually worthy knight that we would want to put the life at risk of. Oh, he does fulfill it. That's another reason to pick him. Only 14. Why did I think he was better than 14? I really thought he was better than 14. That's fine. 14 will do. 14 will do. Okay, he's going to have to convert, but we're not going to make him convert right away. We're definitely not going to make that a qualifier. Okay, so what now? I mean, we're doing well developing all this stuff up here. We need about 300 gold if we do a grand tournament, which would require either the Pope helping us out or finding some other source of money. Our wife is pregnant again. The Templars want us to give them a borough. Which one? There. Alternatively, there. Okay, I mean, I can use the money. Yeah, why not? Why not? The Holy Orders tend to be good vassals. They just don't give that much levies, really. We don't want to do that usurp because we had a use for this money. The first use of this money is... Oh, we lost a knight again. Okay, so the first use of this money is that we need to hire a knight. We're going to hire this guy. And I think we're going to also hire the Occitan Catholic. That should fill up our knight problem. It leaves us with only about 100 gold left. That's fine, though. It's better than what we were doing. Let's go to our knights here. Let's allow them to exist. I would like for you to convert. You will. I suspected you might. So you are now a Norse Catholic. I love your shield, brother. I love your shield. What an excellent shield. I'm very actually happy with that shield. Suddenly he's less good, though. He just became old. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're not going to mince words about it. It's fine. He's a 12 for now. And 12 is the minimum. Right? So that's okay. Can't recruit somebody. Oh, my nephew is now 12 too. I mean my uncle. I'm the nephew. I keep saying that. I don't think we're gonna let him though, because he needs to be alive. If we let the rest of our vassals, why would we force him not to? I don't know. They'll push this guy out though, and we actually need to have this guy stay a knight. So, because he's now part of the knightly order. Templars are available. That's cool if we were planning any wars, which I wasn't, but it would be cool if we were, because they're available. Whew. Declare wars for what? Brittany? Still trying to get us to come down here and take Brittany? Oh no, this is the one we've had since the beginning. That's for the banner. We don't need to steal the banner from him. All right, we are now in the medieval era, which means we can now start thinking about changing over our longbowmen. I mean, we were gonna do it anyway, and we weren't really waiting for that, but it's good to know that when we're ready, we can. Let me see. Oh, what should we do? We can host a grand tournament. We don't have the money, and we are still above our domain limit. I think we're gonna build another Huscarl. There we go. That'll take our money away and make us a little bit down again. Let's look over here and see what we got going on. Nothing is on cooldown anyway, I don't think. Okay. So, 3 of these triggered in a row. 2 of them seem to have disappeared in the void. And the one that did trigger is one where we have an automatic save because we are men of the sea. I have never been more happy to take on 105 stress in the history of this game. 105 stress it is. Now, we're gonna do a thing. I told you that we had a thing in our pocket that we were saving for a situation like this. This should just unthreshold us. So we've had a hook on this guy for a while, and it's gonna run out. So we're just gonna do that. Now while we do this, we're gonna do a little bit of story time. I'm just imagining Ordgar falls from the boat, and as he's struggling for his life to come up, he starts to become super stressed, imagining all the people that have wronged him, and it starts to bring rage to his heart, and he starts to become overwhelmed and pushed past his normal restraint, and then just before he reaches the surface, he just thinks to himself of the people that have wronged him, and he just decides to forgive them. Like I said, we were keeping a stress break in the background there, and in this case, our stress break we were keeping in the background was we like to forgive people at random. So not only did we not die, but we also didn't stress break. Now, we're still not in the best position that we could be in, because we could stress break again rather quickly, which means we need to do some kind of activity that helps with stress, but we're not making that much money because our domain limit is all over the place. So things aren't as good as they could be. You know, it's not great. You know, we're doing okay. Soon forgiven. The 3 more and we hit administrator. And this threshold's down. We are still quite a ways away up here. Just over 1,000. We don't have a lot of ways to gain prestige at this moment, but once we get some money back, we should be able to do something soon. Hopefully we can make this fire in our favor. I'd also love to see some stewardship bonus events, but we can't force those to happen. So right now we may be... Oh, my son. I have a third son. So we are probably going to make him a monk, which means he's probably going to get a religious upbringing, even if he doesn't favor it, unless he literally hates it, and then we'll have to figure out some other solution for him. Petty Queen, she wants to name him nothing. This isn't a choice of hers, this is just random. Leofaith? I think we can call him Leofaith. Yep. So we have 2 dark-haired sons like us and 1 blonde-haired son like our wife. That's pretty cool. And a blonde-haired daughter. Learn language admiration. Scribes, send word back of my appreciation. It'd be cool if we became friends with the Pope. This gives me progress. This is appreciation. And this is not worth it. But prestige is tasty. It's not worth it. So we will accept this. We're probably not going to succeed at this because our success chance is actually diminished. Which I guess is okay. You know, the other good thing about that, though, is that 15 free opinion gets us closer to our ultimate goal of being able to ask for gold again. He will not accept, but he's getting pretty close. If this somehow triggers successfully, we will probably be there. What else do we have? Do we have any other choices we can do? No, not really. Marshal has gained respect. Our Marshal is still improving our situation here. Down in Exeter, they're not really gaining anything anymore, but up here in Oxford, we are at 8. So we're getting close to 10, which is 1/3 done. Good. Our wife has given a benefit to our older son in his education. Awesome. Awesome. Hopefully that benefit will just come out such that we do great. So they have hybrided their culture with Anglo-Saxon. Interesting. They're the Danelanders now. That's pretty cool. I like that. You know, I like when we have a hybrid culture where it's actually named. It's always my preference. I mean, I know the game doesn't do it all the time for a reason, but we can hold another hunt already. We should. There's no reason for us to ever not hold a hunt when we can. Is this place wolf sighting? Wolf sighting. So this is a wolf sighting. So wolf sighting is equal to doing it in the forest. So we'll do the wolf sighting. We don't need the experienced captains. And like always, these should be minimized because we don't need a fancy hunt. We will try to slay the beast because it's our own hunt. This should be a nice chunk of the prestige that we need. We probably need a major event though, still. So we probably should be actually deliberately saving up for a horse race, and I think we're going to start doing that after this. I'd like to spend the Pope money on the horse race. It's going to come eventually, it's just not yet. Low control corruption from running rampant in here. There's nothing we can do about that. Hopefully we can clear it once we're done what we're doing now. Do we have is 2 of these enough for a steward? I don't think we're making enough money to afford a steward right now. And our hunt begins. Let's watch as all of our hunting companions arrive. Some of whom are our friends and some of whom are just men we hunt with. It's great. We have continued strongly the hunting tradition of our family. I don't know. I don't want a critical stress over this. It was an interesting plan, but it's not a necessary one. I'm gonna let it pass. I'm not gonna stress break over it. If we were at the end of the hunt and I knew the hunt was gonna click over, I would stress break, but I don't want to take a stress break. Right, I don't want to stress him out to the point where he's making really bad decisions. Is there anything else we can do about the Pope, though? Our opinion of him will, like always, it will drift up because we requested gold. How close are we? -15. Well, we'll check it. I mean, we could have our wife send him a letter once it's closer, i.e. temporarily put her on diplomacy. But it's got to be closer for that to happen. Okay, let's go. Let's hunt. Let's do our hunt. Okay, so we're gonna get out there. We're gonna be hunting the wolf, of course, because this whole point of this is that we're out here after a wolf sighting. And get back on your horse. Yep, we're pretty serious about these hunts at this point in time. These are not casual. These are events, right? You know, we're riding across the countryside, being seen by the small folk and by the minor nobles, you know, proudly riding on our horse, you know. Have it taken back to my muse? I think we give it up. The other alternative is put it back, but because we haven't got a stress down yet, that's a critical stress hit. And we literally refuse to take a critical stress hit for the Pope, so I don't think we're going to take a critical stress hit now, just for prestige. So... I think we keep it. Yeah, I think we keep it because I mean, he's our best friend. He loves us. So we don't have to give him anything else for that relationship to remain strong. We can keep it if we want it. So wants to ride. It's all critical stress hits because I'm so close and I haven't got any stress downs. I don't want a critical stress hit. Also, this is more likely, like, this gives us more success chance, but we're already at 80%, so let's head it off. We're gonna head it off. It's fine. We don't need to push over the top. Patience, this should be easy to solve, so there's like a 82% chance that we don't make things worse. And our success chance increased greatly, but that does nothing. At least it didn't make it worse. And we have hold it, he's mine. That is not a very good chance. I think we're gonna have to give up our slay beast for this, because I think we're better off to just succeed than we are to shoot it and miss. Yeah, this is plus the 17. We have almost as much chance to hurt somebody as no. We're not good enough. We're not good enough. So everyone do it. We're here to hunt a beast. Doesn't matter who gets the glory. I mean, it would have mattered if we could have got the glory, but we couldn't, so here we are. Alright, who is this? He's one of my vassals, one of my new vassals from the north. I think we keep it, like we always do, because we can easily sell it to pay for the hunt. We can sell it to a collector, as I've said many times before. We don't find a use for it ourselves, so that's what I think we're gonna do. Oh. They want me to give it to Duke Renard. That's interesting. I mean, he's obviously not here, but I do want to develop a relationship with him. So what I'm going to do is what I suggested in one of the previous times. I'm going to keep it myself, because there's no specific special benefit for giving it to them during the event. And then we're going to finish the hunt, which gives us a nice chunk of prestige. And then we're going to give it to him as an artifact gift, because that actually has a stronger benefit and is better. There we go. So here we are. I would have liked that money, but I'm fine not getting it. We are closer than we have been ever. It feels so close. Look how little of that bar there is. But we're out of money. We're out of options to make more. There's nothing new here. It just thinks that there is. So let's go. We have arrived home. Okay. So we've hunted. We're cleaning up the domain. We've started our development process in the capital of Oxfordshire. We're doing work up here to try to clear things up in our new domain in Wales. Still, we can only declare war for our artifact claim. We can't just declare war on him at random. The Pope, who would the Pope let us attack? The Pope would let us attack the Kingdom of Germany. Yeah, we have no interest in that. Flanders. No. Burgundy, no. None of those things have anything to do with us. Hey, bud, you need to do a better job as a priest, please. We should sway him, though. He barely likes us. Oh, he's very immune to my charms. We could try to learn his language. High German. I don't think we have much to do about him except hope that he gets used to us in time, I guess? Yeah? I guess so. Maybe we should, well, I mean, we can't switch over to learning. So we don't really have any levers that we can pull about that. In fact, right now, the levers we can pull about much of anything aren't as they once were. We've reached a point where we've pretty much expended every resource we have towards the things we're trying to do. We have... Those go up and down at the exact same rate. So we have nothing here to help us with this. We could sway him. 20% is so low. Yep. So we will not be getting money from the Pope anytime soon. That whole idea was sort of fubbed by the fact that we're not good enough to learn his language. What does that leave us with options? We're still a ways away, I think, from a hunt. Realistically speaking, I probably should try again with the Pope's language pretty soon. I'm just so bad at it that it's not going to succeed. It's just way more likely to succeed than swaying him, because that sway is always really hard. What else could we do? I really want to hold the horse races, but I'm starting to become a little skeptical of it. I'm not giving the idea up yet, but I think we're probably going to become a king before we can afford to do that, and then I don't know, we'll have to stabilize. It's just such a charming idea. The young king who loves to race horses. It's just, I want to do it. I want to do it so bad, but it's tough because he's got so many goals, right? And those goals are all important, and they're all related to promises he's made, and he's trusting, and he believes that those people who advised him were right. I don't know. Let's just keep the horse idea. We're gonna, yeah, let's just keep the horse idea. A lot of times the reason I spend so much time talking about these things and thinking about these things is because I gotta work out his minute-to-minute thoughts as we go, right? Like, I try to treat role-playing as a person, and I try to a stewardship perk. I try to make it so that he has sort of a live thought strain inside of my head, which is why I'm always talking about the things I plan to do. 2 more, and we will get rid of one of our negative domain limit. That's gonna help a lot. That should make us make a whole lot more money a lot faster, which is good. I don't know what we're gonna do after that with his perks. Maybe go to learning still. Maybe go to diplomacy. Diplomacy could actually be a good idea. We are so close, but without money, there's not much we can do about it. I mean, we have a little money now, don't we? Yeah, we have a little. Oh, but we're saving for a horse race. I mean, the reality is we're probably gonna have to do a feast as soon as the feast money comes up. If the feast wins the race, we're gonna have to do a feast so that we can become king, because becoming king is so important. But still, we need money. We need money because we want to hold a horse race. So we're saving that money up. We probably shouldn't have bought those huscarls. That's the reality. We shouldn't have bought those huscarls. You know, this is an interesting situation. You're gonna raid? You're gonna raid the English? You're gonna raid the English, are ya? If I let him raid a little bit, and then I come to English aid after he's filled his pockets with their lucre, with their gold, I might just be able to profit from the situation. What do you think? I mean, he has to come. I can't, because he's gotta think it's okay to come into my territory. That's too bad. Strange noise. What? What's happening? I'm 33 years old and I'm lonely because nobody loves me, even though I have 1,000 friends and my wife is my soulmate. Oh no. Happy birthday! I'll take the biggest one. Hey, it finally played out. We've been trying to take the biggest one the whole time because we've been looking for a sword. And we got a sword finally. It's not a great sword, but it's our sword. Our counselor, Alan, died. And our caravan master has left their position. Interesting. I kind of hope he crosses the border into our territory, because I would love for that to be something I can... So I don't have a proper vassal to put into place. My two powerful vassals, neither one of them can do it. She's absolutely not getting the job. That's why she's unhappy. I was wondering why she was unhappy. Maybe I should be swaying her. I was thinking of swaying my uncle in France, but I think this is more important. She's definitely unhappy because I'm holding too many domains. But we're starting to get the benefit from a long reign, which is good. Could be worse. I'm going to assign this Earl here, the former honorable knight, the former peasant leader, Entergild, because he's great at the job, and none of the other two are really good at the job. My wife is, she's making some funny faces as she's pregnant up here. She's like, look at her. I don't actually need to have this on her because it doesn't do anything for me until I have the extra pieces. I didn't even occur to me this whole time. There's no point in putting her on until I need her. Oh wow, we could have people like it as a whole lot more if we just thought that through. That's a mistake, everyone. That's a mistake. If anybody called it out in the comments, I wouldn't have acknowledged that I figured the mistake out, because of course I would not want to spoil anything, but thank you for trying to correct my mistake. Let's see if these guys cross my border. They are crossing in. Oh, are they gonna do it? Oh, we have a daughter! Another daughter. Okay, so we're gonna name her after my mother. Ekiv? Are you gonna actually do it, or are you just gonna walk through my territory and hit the sea? You bastard. You're not brave enough to do it, I see. You're not brave enough. You're not brave enough. All right, well, that little plan is not gonna come through because he is not brave enough to none of our juicy territory is juicy enough to tempt him to fight our armies, which makes sense, I suppose. And I think we're gonna end the episode. Actually, no. Yeah, we are. We're gonna do this Wolfwaro's hunt. We're definitely gonna do it next time, down there on the Isle of Wight. We do need to pick a caravan master. If there's only one choice, we'll do it right now. But no, we have two excellent choices, and I don't want to figure it out right now. We'll do that next episode. And with that tragic, non-raid breaking disappointment, we are going to end this episode. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you join me next time we are here, experiencing the life of Petty King Ordgar of Cornwall. Goodbye for now.